I'm Joe Barnes. I'm with JEDI Entrepreneurs, the JEDI Entrepreneurs Group, and I have one of our students that has taken course, Melissa Brown. Hi, Melissa. How are you?
Hello.
Awesome. And at the end of the day, Melissa's situation is a little different than others. She wasn't in our group very long. She had met Jason in the ClickFunnels official group. I believe she was you were asking questions about shipping, and Jason popped in. Okay. So then she came over to our group, and we just happened to be doing our webinar that weekend, which was just last week. And ultimately, she was very hesitant. And I want to have Melissa really tell her story of why she was so hesitant. And when she told us, she had messaged me and she had said she's been, she's taken a lot of courses and, gurus and consultants and everything else. But Melissa, I'm going to let you kind of take it over from here. Give me a little bit of a background.
Sure. I've been in business now for 5 years, and we have evolved through lots of different marketplaces with our products, and was really looking to create some great streams of income for ourselves through internet marketing while we kind of grow and sustain other areas of our business. So, I had probably gotten into looking at internet marketing around August or September of this past year. So I haven't even really been in the game very long at all, but really wanted to create a presence for our brand, get some product pushed out and sold, and really increase our list. That was one of the most valuable things to me as well. While the sales are great, I really wanted to build a strong list for ourselves to remarket to over and over again. So I started out in August working with someone who, said they were awesome at what they were doing and made a ton of promises for what they were going to do for me and my business. And none of those actually panned out in the course of the 3 months that I was, paying them these really large consultant fees. So,
okay, how much were these consultant fees?
$2,500 a month was what I was paying them. And while I did get a ton of value in terms of some of the things that they worked on, we did not enter into at all the internet marketing side of what we needed to at all. And I don't think they really knew what they were doing in that area.
Okay.
They were an old school SEO expert. And as we all know, that doesn't really mean much anymore in the game of Facebook.
Absolutely. So, absolutely.
Yeah.
So basically, right, you were trying to create that Facebook presence, right? And this person came in at $2,500 a month. You said for 3 months. So you're looking at almost, $7,500 that you paid for this consultant. And at the end of the day, did you make any kind of was there a return on any of that investment, even equaling it?
The worst, I would definitely be able to say no. And even worse, we had no systems to track any of that, really. So I wouldn't even have been able to tell you if they did or what they did, because we just weren't, it wasn't systemized like it needs to be.
Okay. So then, and this is where the story is kind of funny, because you messaged me and you were very hesitant. And again, we were right in the middle of doing our webinar that weekend. And I felt a little desperation by you, and the desperation was you wanted to get this going, but at the end of the day, your hesitation, because you have done something in the past, it didn't work out for you, and I just came in and said, hey, I'm here to work with you, and here's this is the course, here's the value of it. I'm willing to work with you to get you up and running, to get you that process going. But in the meantime, I just really want you to be a student and kind of go through the course. But as we're going through your own stuff, I want you to be able to understand what we're doing. So now you'll be able to sustain it from there. So we started out almost from a ground zero with anything that you made. So you hadn't made any, you purchased on the 23rd. You were at a 0 point, and we did what you had. We did like what was it? 10, 20, like $30 an ad spend a day. And okay, so for 4 days, and we even showed this in our group, you showed a stripe for 4 days of doing like $800 and some in total revenue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome because, you know, we had kind of now a system. I had the funnel ready to go, and that was part of like the, you know, hesitancy, and the timing worked out great. I didn't actually sit on your webinar. What I did was record it on my screen because I had to go talk about leveraging time. I was at a meeting somewhere else, recorded it, came back, watched it. And I, you know, that's when we started talking, and I was like, you know, I really believe in this. One of my biggest things, and I said it in the group earlier today, I want to work with people who are really like still evolving and learning and growing. And I love that you guys have that hustle, and I love that you've already had the success, but at the same time you're still out like there learning just alongside me. And I didn't want someone, there's so many people claiming to be gurus just because they did it once. You know, I want someone who's still currently doing it, who's still currently working. So, you know, once that was answered by you and I really got that feel for you guys, I was ready to jump right in. And that's why I was like, let's go, let's get an ad up right away. I had the funnel waiting, you know, let's just get the ad up. So it's amazing what we've done already in like really 5 days, because we had no ads really on Thursday at all. So you know, we're looking at 5 days in. I'm just about to cross $1,000 in sales in 5 days. So I think it's awesome.
And I'm in there. I look at your ad spend, and we're only spending $25, $26, $27 a day. We're almost at, you know, not us, you're almost at $1,000 in revenue. I know what your product is worth and what you're making on this, and we're not going to get into that. You're making a profit from this.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So, you know, we're taking you who again, we're taking somebody who has paid for the course and then turning around and you're getting that return back within those few days. And that's huge for people out there, because that's the biggest thing. Sure. And I think that's what your skepticism was. Am I going to pay for a course that not be able to get anything out of it? And another skeptical thing that you had, which was amazing, was you said to me, are you going to work with me one-on-one? Let's talk a little bit about that right there. What happened with that situation?
We've definitely been working one-on-one, which is awesome. You know, when you go with some of the other gurus or whatever you want to call it, in more of like a prepackaged, you know, system or course, you don't have that interaction really. Like you may get it with people in the group, but they don't know anything either. They're in the course with you. So this has been pretty priceless in terms of the amount of you know, work. That's what I'm saying. That's why I really wanted to go with you guys, because I feel that, I know that you're investing in me just as much as I invested in your course times 10, you know, and I think that's amazing. And, you know, we're talking about the profit. Yeah, the profit's awesome. I'm not going to discount that. It's amazing. But at the same time, I have now probably almost close to 150 new customer leads and all of their information for that I can, you know, send email campaigns to, do some direct mailing, you know, really create that culture around the product that they bought, and work them through my system and ultimately into the other aspect of my business, which is the ultimate goal for me. So, you know, the value is just enormous.
Yeah, and we talked about that a little bit with your other business. We really want to let's get what you have going stabilized right now, and then we're going to move forward to the other thing that you have going on, which again, I think is huge. And you have the market for it, and I'm seeing that you have the market for it. So, I mean, really, Melissa, this was it. This was the testimonial that you're somebody new to the game. You didn't know us. You put your trust in us. And at the end of the day, we came through. In fact, I can remember, because the first thing I did was I messaged you and said, when the hell are you going to call me? Here's my number. What are you waiting for? Because again, it's people like you that we know that the past has burned us, and we've been there. And then at the end of the day, what we've really wanted to do for people like you, because we've been in your shoes, is be that difference for you and to help you achieve that success. So that's awesome. I'm glad we're doing it. We got a few more things that we talked about today that we're going to start implementing into your situation. So other than that, Melissa, is there anything else you want to add?
I think I would just say to to anybody who is an entrepreneur, whether they're just starting out or have, 100 failures behind them, that's the journey. I mean, that's the whole point of what we're doing. I mean, I have failed over and over and over again, and each and every one of those has been an opportunity to reevaluate, relearn, and just continue on, because my passion for what I'm doing hasn't changed. But we have to be smart enough to know that sometimes our methods have to. And I think that, just having that belief in yourself, and having that first sale. I remember when that first sale came in after turning on the ad, that was the game changer, because that was like ultimate belief that, holy crap, I was sleeping and I made money and this stuff works. So for me, and for everyone else who is an entrepreneur at heart, I really urge you to get in on building your business in this way. Even if this isn't ultimately what you want to do. For me, internet marketing, no, but it's going to be an amazing base and stream of income for all of the other parts of my ventures that are dear to my heart. So, I mean, this can fit into any business, I believe.
Awesome. Awesome. And you are in another thing, you're in the running for our Miami trip, which
I'm going to win it. There's no running. Like I'm in the lead. I'm going to win
it. That's right. We got this Miami trip, and that was the big thing. You're like, what's this thing about Miami? And
I didn't even know about it, but now that you told me, it's mine. It's mine. Sorry, whoever's competing, but it's mine.
Awesome. That's right. We're gonna fly you down to Miami. You got a 10,000 revenue in 1 month, and you are definitely on track for that. Probably within the next week or so, you'll be on track for that. Yep. Right.
February, I'm gonna do it.
So that's perfect. So we're gonna fly you down here. If you win, we're gonna put you up in the W. If you've looked online at the W, it's
awesome,
immaculate. And we're gonna have a mastermind weekend with the JEDI entrepreneurs, and we're just gonna go from there. So other than that, Melissa, that's really it. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks,
guys. I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. I'm going to tell anybody else who's watching this, go to JEDIentrepreneurs.com/go if you want to see the webinar and get in on stuff that Melissa's doing and that we're doing and everybody else in our group is doing. So other than that, you guys take care and have a great day.
Bye, guys.